Welcome to jQuery video series, and this is part 48, and today we are going to look at the containsPrefix attribute selector, and this is the syntax for using it, and we're going to continue with that. But before I jump into the code, and if you're new to jQuery, then I want you to download the jQuery from jQuery.com/download, and we are going to download the uncompressed version. Then we are going to put that jQuery file into our project. I mean the import, and once that is done, you need to reference that file into your head section, otherwise your jQuery is not going to work, right? Next, we're going to write some JavaScript code by saying hey document.ready, which means once the document finishes loading, I want to execute some jQuery instruction. So this is pretty basic and straightforward. This is what we do all the time. So now let's move on to the containsPrefix, and the rule is pretty simple. What it says is find the attribute and specify the value you are looking for. It should be the exact match, or that value whichever you are searching for should end with hyphen. Alright, so I'll explain you, but in order to make this work, containsPrefix, you need to use the selector, which you can find above your enter key. Alright, so let's imagine the jQuery instruction is I'm looking at an attribute as name hreflang. Alright, so it's right here, and I'm using the containsPrefix, so it is going to look at the exact match, which is right here, and it is also going to look at this one, but this this attribute value is ending with the hyphen. Alright, so it satisfies this rule, so it is going to pick both the anchor tags. So if I preview this in browser, you can see both the anchor tags are selected because they satisfy the rule, which is it should match with the value, alright, or it should match with the value and it should end with the hyphen. Then we consider this string of an attribute value to be a valid one. Right, so if you look at this element, this div1, alright, so if I want to write that, so I can take this invalid attribute like this, and I can say Control V and then Control KD, and what I'm seeing over here is not. So I'm going to take the text and I'm going to paste here again, Control KD and S. So you're understanding that we are picking up the U attributes, which is right here, and we are trying to look inside the value of not, but it's an obvious thing, it's not an exact match, so it's not going to pick up the value. But if I come here and if I remove this complete part, then it's going to work. Or I can do something like this, and if I do the preview again, so it is pretty sure it's going to work. Right, so I hope you got the idea how to use the containsPrefix. Only two rules important. First, it should match with the value which you are specifying, or the other one, it should end with the hyphen. All right, and the homework for you guys is checking the case sensitivity, all right, in here, and also try mix and match things. If you run into any of the problems, then please comment below and let me know. I'll try to help you out based on my timings. So thank you for your time and thank you for listening.